tous les sens interdits, j'entends tout ce qu'il faut, les vrais, les faux et les non-dits. Je suis une fille et je plante mes talons aiguilles en plein dans ton mille. Si tu te défiles, prends garde à toi, mon cœur, je pleure pour ton manque de style.
Something's coming over me. I'm so dizzy I can't see. Can't make out the forest for the trees. My heart is beating faster now as the traffic's slowing down. And suddenly I'm all alone with you. It's so good, baby, when you're at the wheel. I can't believe the way I feel. It's such a rush just being with you. Good evening, Legion. Welcome to Tales from the Grim and to episode 3 of Bad Moon Rising, our Urban Shadows campaign, set in the fictional city of New Acadia. I'm Lauren, aka That Salty Ginger, aka the Smooch Queen in the Discord. I will be your kind of benevolent MC. There are still air quotes around it. I've been hacked. Let's go around and say hello to the cast and find out who they're playing. Avery, you got to go first.
Oh boy! Hello, my name's Avery. I go by MapBat Online, and today I will be playing our dear sweet Aware, our one, 100% mortal, Evangeline Johnson.
Aw, she having a good time right now?
Never having a good time. She hasn't had a good time in 9 months.
Aw. On that note, on that happy note of joy, Tommy.
Hey there. Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Tommy. Your tired wolf boy today, but I'm excited for this, especially given what happened last week. I play Eden Joe. He is the wolf of the group, and he seems to be having a few problems in his neighborhood, in his territory right now.
I think Eden might be getting a call from some sarcastic scallywag. Allison, please say something.
Hey everybody, it's Allison, and I play Sister Claire Fiorentina, late of the Scholastic Sisters of St. Mary Magdalene, on the run in New Acadia, hooked up with this bunch of friends, mostly, and a very confused oracle at the moment. I'm sure you'll clear all this up for me, though.
Yeah, I like answering questions in a straightforward manner.
I noticed.
Yeah, that's me. It's me! Greg.
Hey everybody, it's me. It's Grimjack. I'm here to play another fancy and fun-filled game of Urban Shadows Bad Moon Rising. I'm one half of your favorite trash fire friendship as I play Doyle the Dragon. In just one moment, you're gonna meet the other half of the trash fire friendship. Take it away, Kiana.
Wow. That's, you know what? That's actually the enthusiasm I needed tonight. I am awake. I'm present.
I'm not worried for Doyle.
Yeah.
I'm not very worried for Doyle.
Why? He's fine. Kiana, please save us.
Hi everyone, I'm Kiana, also known as Mod Mom, whatever else on the Discord, all that fun stuff. And I play Ophelia Zhang, who is our bubblegum bitch tainted character. Also the other half of the Trashfire friendship. It's a time.
There are so many words I liked in that sentence, so...
I know. I said them just for you, Lauren.
Thank you. I feel very special. This is very nice. This is very chill. We're all very supportive here, and nobody ever stabs anyone. Before we begin, here's a brief rundown of the system. As this is our first Powered by the Apocalypse game on this channel, this is probably the last time I'll do it. You all get it. You get it. You get it. Urban Shadows is a political urban fantasy game. My job as the MC is to make the city feel political and dark. I want to emphasize, to keep the characters' lives out of control and evolving. It says in the book. And we all play to find out what happens. Even me, because let me emphasize, I do not know. In Urban Shadows, you have customizable playbooks with their own specific moves, as well as the basic moves of the game, which require dice rolls. Yes. Systems 2d6 plus or minus the relevant stat. Corruption, debt, harm. These are mechanics that we're all getting to know really well. My personal favorite is corruption. No reason though. So we have some donation options below so that you can impact the game, and I'm not worried about that at all because they're out of advantages. So I'm having like a great day. It's gonna be a great day for me. So thank you. All right. Here's a brief recap so we can all get on the same page. I know what's happening. Sister Claire had a vision of what she thought was the Church of Mater Dolorosa in flames. She was pretty sure that was it. So she was a little taken aback when there seemed to be only smoke and no fire. Marie and Father Marcus emerged unscathed, with Marie knowing more than she let on, obviously, about the fire and how it started and how it stopped. Eden met Claire outside and was able to sniff out Kit, a member of the Strays, the local youth wolf pack, and a familiar undead smell, that of his ex-commander and lover, Kara McKnight. Eden managed to intimidate Kit, and they returned to their leader, James. His name is James, don't worry about it. With their tail between their legs, because I need more dog puns. The Trashfire friends showed up on Ophelia's motorcycle after her patron instructed her to invite Claire to the night's festivities. Evangeline also arrived on the scene as her office building was in the neighborhood. The crew came together and all of them noticed the presence of a man named Aaron. Ophelia sniffed him out as a powerful fae, and he certainly noted her demonic leaning. He seemed to be particularly interested in Evangeline, though she didn't know why. And everybody's certain that he was hitting on her, and I don't know why you would assume that. It was perfectly chill. It was polite. I don't know why everybody thinks that my NPCs just flirt. No idea. After he departed, the group, except for Claire, decided to head to Eden's home to pre-game or something. Especially because his little sister's there. And she cute. And that's where we left things. But like platonic cute. Normal, chill, platonic cute. Anyway, it's 6 p.m. in the city. The sun is beginning to set, but the heat isn't abating and dark clouds are rolling in. I'm sorry, Claire, what are you doing? Because you are not going to the party. And it's a party. So what are you doing?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is make my opening move, if I could do that.
If you must.
I must. Oh, 11. 11.
God damn it. I mean, great. One of the rules in this book is to be a fan of the characters. And so...
You're my biggest fan, I know.
I am. Wow, I am in a... Things are happening today. All right. All right. Okay. Foretellings at the beginning of the session. Roll with spirit on a 10 plus, hold 2. That's so great. During the session, you can spend your hold to declare that something terrible is about to happen. You and your allies take +1 ongoing to avoid the impending disaster. Cool. Great. So what are you doing besides having constant visions?
I
I've never
am.
seen somebody like spam their psychic stuff so much. Go on.
I'm on my way. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Just gotta get control. I'm on my way to Marie's place.
Are you?
I am. She invited me to drop by sometime, and she obviously knows more than she's letting on about what happened at Mater Dolorosa and maybe these other churches that have been burning down all over the city as well.
Huh. Great. So you are headed to the French Quarter. That's exciting. We haven't been to the French Quarter yet. All right, so you're going to Madame Marie's Tonsorial Parlor. There should be more weird R's in there, but I can only do so much. You have her card, right?
I do.
Can I interrupt just real quick before we get too far into the narrative? I know that when we left at the end of last week, we were figuring out exactly like what we were gonna do and trash fire friendship and all that good stuff. I didn't know if there was the need for we kind of danced around Doyle accompanying Claire, and if that's something that you all wanted to do, I would do that. You know, Claire holds 2 debts on Doyle. That's why I bring it up as a considerate player.
I swear to God, Doyle like has everyone go to Eden's house and Doyle's not fucking there.
Evangeline's just in a stranger's house, like, alright.
Claire, it's up to you.
Yeah, I think if Doyle offered to go along,
Amazing.
I can always use the company.
Great. So we've got a motorcycle and a car headed to Eden. So y'all are presumably getting on the streetcar / trolley / tram. That's what it is.
I know things now.
You know things about the South. It's weird here. Okay. So let's stick with these 2 for now before we get to the party. Okay. Do you call ahead of time, or are you just gonna show up?
No, I definitely don't call.
Cool. Great. So you can get there. It's probably it's definitely closing in on 6:30 by the time you arrive. And what you see is a very unassuming place, kind of nestled in the middle of all of these kind of old-looking buildings, mostly curved, not a ton of like really hard lines, and everywhere in the quarter, all the places have these wrought iron fences, usually around balcony areas. This one does. It has actually a rather large balcony on the top of where it says Madame Marie's Tonsorial Parlor. You can see some curtains wafting in the breeze. It seems to be open. The place itself seems to be open for business. The lights are on. The open sign is on. You can see people moving around inside. What do you do?
Doyle, do you know Marie?
No. Sorry. Should I? What are we going to the party?
I'm not the party type exactly, Doyle. I don't think.
Have you really tried? You haven't really tried. A lot of people don't ride a bike until they fall down once.
I'm sure. No, I don't know Marie all that well either.
Do you want her to know me?
Yeah, I think so. But listen, maybe just kind of hang back a little bit. Let me do the talking, maybe.
I'm a good talker.
I know you are. God knows you are. But for now, let me.
I'll swoop in if you get in trouble. How's that?
I love the sound of that. That's exactly what I need.
I'll be the cavalry. I'll just be over here.
All right. Well, come on in with me at least, and then.
All right.
And I walk toward the door and walk in.
All right. As you're crossing the threshold, you'll notice a couple of carvings on the door.
I'd love to take a look.
Okay, you see them. They don't look like any religion that you are familiar with.
Okay. What do they look like?
There are... Excuse me, I gotta remember how to pronounce something. Well, there are a couple different things. Most of them look like maybe vaguely humanoid, although you wouldn't say that they look Western necessarily. They look really, really old. There are some snake symbols, and a couple different things kind of hanging from the, what's it called? Lindel? Above the door? Yeah, just really, really casual stuff.
All right. Do I see Marie?
You don't see her right away, but you're going inside?
Yes.
All righty. Oh, I will say the only other thing that you notice in the carvings that looks particularly familiar, like something you recognize, is there are a couple of X's around it, like carved X's, and that's about
like
it.
Crosses?
No, not like crosses, like
okay.
X's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. I'll continue in.
Great. Doyle, are you going in too?
Yeah, but I'm going in incognito, just hanging back.
Yeah, tell me how you do that.
He walks in.
Great, love it.
I don't think you understand what incognito means.
Nope. Okay. So inside there are a couple people who are ostensibly stylists. There's one who seems to be a little older than the rest, maybe, like early mid 40s, and she's walking around. But when the both of you enter, the room goes dead silent.
To the whomever is the nearest stylist to me. I'm looking for Marie. She asked me to drop by.
The stylist you are speaking to turns and looks over her shoulder at the more senior one. She's got kind of dyed like magenta looking hair, very large. And she nods back at the stylist you were talking to, and that girl disappears behind a beaded curtain in the back. No one's stalking. They do get back to what they were doing, but nobody's really said anything.
That's all right. I'm very comfortable with silence.
Is Doyle?
Nope.
Yay. See, being a fan of the characters. It's me.
Hey, he is currently smoking. Are we allowed to smoke in here?
It's New Orleans, except it's not. It's New Acadia. So, yes.
Yeah,
You are.
good.
Wow.
Looks like it's going to be a storm. You kind of smell it.
Yup.
You guys play music or talk or act like you're alive?
They all kind of turn their heads, just stare at you.
All right.
Well,
From behind the beaded curtain, a young man walks out. Very, very skinny. Not really making eye contact. But not looking directly at the floor either. He has a tray in his hand with 2 glasses of water, and he walks on over towards y'all. Again, not speaking. But he holds out the tray with the 2 glasses on it.
thank you, I'm fine.
He holds out the tray to you.
Thank you. And then he just walks off. He doesn't want to interrupt what Claire's doing.
You don't take the water?
Yeah, he thought it was something else, but he'll take it.
Okay. A few minutes later, this woman with the magenta hair, her name is Ursula, just so we have that for ease of reference, she, her, walks back down and kind of just points at Claire. She'll see you upstairs.
Lovely. My friend's coming with me.
She didn't say nothing about your friend.
Do you know who I am?
Who are you?
Claire's friend.
Apparently that don't mean much to Marie.
To make sure that Doyle can go with Claire, I'm going to use a dragon move. This dragon move is called Don't You Know Me. And when I try to mislead and or trick someone into believing that I am an important or powerful person, I roll it with some spirit.
What are you trying to make her Like, what are you trying to? Who are you trying to make her think you are?
I'm making her think that I'm not. Doyle's not trying to usurp the power from Claire, but to mislead her into thinking that he's more important than he's letting on. Whether it's like from a city standpoint, like he's here for a specific purpose that may be independent of Claire's. So he's, all of a sudden he wants to drop the kind of, not even though it's not an act, like the rockabilly act just for a second, just to see if it'd be more of an intimidate, I guess.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you can roll anything that says spirit next to it.
Spirit, let's do this.
Call out what you get for me, please.
Sure. How's a 10?
Nice. You get to pick 3. Either you create an opportunity, you expose a weakness or flaw, you confuse them for some time, you avoid further entanglement.
We will avoid further entanglements with this ability to come in or out. And the other thing is, I'd like to expose a weakness in this current situation, whether it be a weakness in the structure of this little area, maybe somebody that's casting a disparaging look at, you said Ursula was their name? Maybe like a rival or somebody just doesn't care for them. Doyle is a barfly and he knows when a fight's about to break out. So he wants to know the lay of the land. And if you can get somebody else to swing and throw a punch and cause chaos, well, that's his type of party. So he's looking for any weaknesses here in this little area, perhaps among the people.
Okay. Yeah. Well, as you speak up, you can definitely see doubt kind of flickering across Ursula's face, and she will turn around again and walk through the beaded curtain. Claire, did you have something? Okay. Great. In terms of lay of the land, I will tell you that it's mostly women in here, right? And there's just some vibe you get that these women are connected and one in a way. Maybe it's how they all turn to look at all of you and seem to kind of know how to treat you without saying anything. That boy looks really, really weird. He looks like he is asleep while walking. You notice now that he doesn't have shoes on. And what was the third thing you wanted? You avoided an entanglement. You're getting the kind of lay of the land, weakness or flaw. Is there anything else? I guess you're confusing them, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. So that's what you pick up. And when Ursula comes back down, all right, you can go up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very smile. And I lead the way through the curtain.
There's a hallway, but there's a stairwell very close that you can go up. The boy walks up behind you, Doyle, and holds out the tray if you want to put the glass back down before you go up. Will you, or are you taking it with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's gonna take the glass. But I was getting complimented in chat by staff, and so I was giddy. But yeah, he's gonna take the glass with him.
Okay, you take the glass with you. Great, and y'all can head up the stairs. We'll be back to see how that goes because nothing weird's going on currently, so no suspense at all. Let's go over to Ophelia and Evangeline arriving at Eden's house. Eden, I'll say you get there like...
I think I did end up getting in the car with
Yeah, Evangeline's driving Eden.
Cool. Can I have the awkward combo that's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just done sitting there. She adjusts the mirror a few times. Now, before you get in the car, she's like, sorry about the mess. Just move it aside. It's fine. The car is absolutely not a mess at all. There's like a messenger bag and a sketchbook on the passenger seat, and that is it.
Yeah, Eden just kind of moves them to the back seat and just sits down and closes the door. He's kind of thinking about some stuff right now, so I don't think he isn't saying much. What kind of car do you drive?
I don't know the species of car, but it says I have a nice car, so it's alright. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty clean. Smells vaguely of peaches. It has like a little like has like a air freshener thing there, and yeah, I think she detects the fact that like, this is gonna be a silent car ride, so she pulls out and
Eden will just sort of give you directions to. I think that's like if you don't say anything, I don't think Eden is gonna say much.
Yeah.
Directions to his house.
Yeah. I think she will pipe up and just say, "So I saw you talking to a girl before. Dark skin, dreadlocks."
Kit.
Oh, Kit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just being a bit nosy, I guess.
What about them?
Oh, I've seen them before. That's all. Just.
You should stay away from them.
Yeah.
Goes along with this whole. You should honestly get out of being involved with.
Just kind of
people
chuckles
like
a bit
us.
nervously. It's like, no, I've seen. I've seen. We just it just unfortunately happened to catch. She's very visibly trying to dance around the word, but she eventually spits out like, "Yeah, wells, right? It's a thing."
Wait, sorry. Did you say werewolves?
I did.
Okay, because it kind of slurred.
Oh no! What's
Like
that?
I think that's Evangeline being very nervous about that.
Yeah. She like mumbles. She mumbles it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, werewolves.
Yeah, I saw her, transform, and she saw me, and I guess we have kind of an unspoken agreement that I don't talk and she doesn't.
Good. If you ever have a problem with that arrangement, just if they or any of their stupid gang ever have a problem with that, let them know that Eden wouldn't be too happy about that. They should back off.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. It's a lot to take in, but I guess it's a nice distraction. I guess. I mean, it's not the one I would go for, but it's hard to think about other things when this is happening.
Just at that moment, an alert on your phone goes off. It's calendar alert.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, why would it go off on Edith's phone?
I have a
Edith's
shitty
phone can't do that.
It's on the calendar. Everyone knows this about werewolves.
Yeah, she, at a red light, she'll tap the phone and just check. I think it's between them. She'll tap the phone and check it.
Even you can probably see this. It's just an alert for a 6:30 p.m. art gallery show.
You really shouldn't check your phone while you're driving.
It's at a red light. So she just kind of nods. Like I don't usually. I'm just a bit distracted, I guess. But you definitely notice she's visibly crestfallen at the notification, even if it's just a calendar one. She is an open book, this woman.
Is everything okay? Not bothering you?
No, not kids. Something else. Something that was happening well before all of this. It's just an art show. It's I don't know if art's really your scene, but something.
Nope.
Fair enough. No, it's just something my ex-boyfriend is running a show tonight, and I one should probably check it out out of respect, and two, I'd like to talk to him.
Why would you check it out? You don't sound like you want to go. Why would you go?
Just kind of pats the steering wheel. It's like, one, he hasn't been answering my calls at all, and
Why are you calling him?
he has a lot of my belongings still. A lot of clothes and
Why
art
don't you just call
supplies.
the cops?
I don't. They have. Eden, there are churches on fire and robberies. They don't have to deal with my disputes.
I don't know. Get a lawyer and sue him if you don't want to involve the police. Better yet, go over there, march in, take it. It's yours.
I can't do that. He
As you're kind of getting a bit overwhelmed, I think, with the anxiety of the situation.
yeah, very much.
A car behind you honks loud and long.
Is it green now?
He is agree now. I'm at the red light.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should go.
Yeah, she goes almost a bit too quickly. There's definitely a screech of tires.
Yeah.
But she keeps driving. And
Have Doyle go do it for you. He'll do anything for someone he knows, even if they don't want it.
I don't really know Doyle that well. I don't want to trouble him. It's fine.
Well, you may be better off not getting to know Doyle, because otherwise he'll just he'll cause you just as much trouble. But
you come to another red light.
She stops.
I'm waiting for the other car to crash into him. I was like,
Yeah,
The other car is still behind you and begins to honk long and loud.
at the red light.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the rearview mirror and it's like, what?
Fucking asshole! What the? He looks.
It's fine.
They haven't let up yet.
Can I see anyone? Like, if I look through the rearview mirror, can I, or to the side
You know
mirror?
what's really weird though is those windows tinted.
Of
He
course
gets
they
out of
are.
the car.
No, I'm gonna get fined. I can't pay for a fine.
Okay.
I can't pay for a fine, let
You-
alone a lawyer.
As you get out of the car, the light turns green.
Aiden!
Eden walks back to the other car and knocks on their window.
Oh wait, Evangeline's gonna like drive forward and just pull up somewhere close.
Okay. Yes. Good.
And
Yes.
she like winds down her window and looks out like, Eden!
Okay. So you knock on the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
It rolls down like this much.
I think Evangeline pulls up and gets out of the car as well.
Walking over to where
You should
Eden.
roll that window down the rest of the way, asshole.
You can you can see there's a person there. There's still a bit of
Yeah.
sunlight. It's summer after all. It's only getting close to 6:30. So there's someone in there, just a guy, it looks like, and he turns around. It's a long car, almost like a kind of like a townhouse car,
Yeah.
right? It's got a window in the
Mhm.
back, also very dark. And the guy turns around and looks back there, and then turns back around and then lowers the window this much more.
Why are you honking at us? It was a fucking red light.
It's green now.
Then fucking go.
He revs the engine. You can see it's probably hard to see. The car's making a lot of noise.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're revving their engine, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
That's flexing.
Uh-huh.
Eden just sort of yells through. Next time you think about honking at someone at a red light, just think that they might not take too kindly to it, and they wouldn't let you go afterwards. At least not without a smashed window.
From the back of the car,
Oh boy.
there are just a couple of wraps.
On their window? Or...
Yeah, inside. It's not for you, I'm sure. And the car takes off and begins to list toward Evangeline's car.
Oh, son.
Oh, motherfucker!
Eden... Oh, God.
It
like,
hits
is
it. The side window is smashed off, and the car continues and
through?
off.
Okay, when you say hits it, does it like just knock off the side window, or is it like a full-on dent in the side, or?
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
No, why do I keep opening my mouth?
Oh,
I love it.
Eden starts to run after it.
Okay.
I think
Like,
that
Eden-
car almost hit Evangeline as well, so she's like, oh.
Yeah, I think Eden starts sprinting after it.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Oh, amazing. So, what do I want you to do? So you're running. You are running. You are a wolf. Sure. Why not? You can run after it.
Yeah, supernatural speed.
And the car does appear to be slowing down again, and the back window is rolling down.
Okay. If Eden catches up to it before the back window is all the way down, he's gonna punch the window and try to break it.
Wow. Great. Unleash an attack. Roll with blood.
Okay. Come on.
As he's, can I use my vision at this point? Can I use one of my? Yeah.
Yep.
So as Doyle and I are beginning to walk up the stairs, suddenly I hear a man's voice, and it's a voice I recognize as Saint Michael, the Archangel. And he warns me that, he says, "My child, your friend, the wolf, he's in trouble." And I stop for just a moment, and I reach up and take my cross in my hand and offer a prayer for Eden, and then continue up the stairs.
All right, Eden, you have a +1 to this roll.
Okay. All right. So
You can do that again this session if you want, Allison.
All right. I will roll it and then add 1.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh boy, that's an 11
Wow.
total.
Oh,
Wow.
hell yeah. Avenge my car,
So
Eden.
I think Eden. So I think in part of this, like as he's running, Eden carries like when he's in like jogging like this, he makes sure to carry the switchblade with him because he can't. He's got a gun, but he can't really wear it while running. So he takes that out and has it in his fist as he punches the window out using like the end of the knife, the solid stock of the knife, the handle of it, to just hit the window as hard as he can and hopefully break it.
So when you unleash an attack, because you did a hit, you can choose either to inflict terrible harm or take something from them. This is against the car, so I'm gonna say, I mean, unless you can tell me I'm taking something from them.
Well, since I'm hitting the window, no.
Mhm.
I think that I'm just gonna break the window.
Yeah, awesome. Evangeline, you see Eden catch up to where this car has gone. It's stopped, and his fist punches through it, shattering this tinted glass. Some of it falls onto the street. Some of it obviously falls into the car, and you can very clearly see who is inside. But let's cut over to Ophelia. What you doing, girl? Hey.
Ah, motherfucker.
You see, I don't know, because she was originally planning to go with wherever Evangeline was going.
Yeah, they're on the way to Eden's house.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like she probably got detoured some way, which is why she wasn't immediately present to whatever the fuck just went down. But
Totes.
But you know, she knows Evangeline's car and would be like at least in some way following along.
I think maybe what if you had to pull over or something. Oh, it's probably because of the phone call you got.
Oh, I got a phone call. Okay.
Yeah, what's your ringtone?
Shit.
Your favorite question.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. It just cycles through all of Marina and the Diamonds.
Amazing. Perfect. Love it. Excellent. Okay. It's a phone call from an unlisted number.
Okay. Yeah, sure. She doesn't hesitate about these things. She's just like registered and like, oh, I don't know that number. Okay. And
You know how I know Ophelia's a demon? Because she's the age she is and she picks up the phone for people. It's very weird.
yeah, early 20s has her phone not on silent.
I don't understand it. Okay. Yeah, how do you answer the phone?
And just kind of, hello?
Ophelia?
Shit, do I know this?
Yeah. You haven't seen him in a bit, but that's definitely sounds like your big brother.
Oh, Ophelia hangs up.
You hung up on him? You immediately get a call back.
Seems to be a theme.
No, yeah, she looks at the phone again. And she's just kind of frozen for a second as the song kind of plays out. And then she'll finally like answer it again on like what would be like the last ring.
Don't hang up.
What do you want?
I need to see you.
But like, why? For what? You know, cause like I'm kind of busy doing stuff.
Can you meet me?
Are you like in the city?
Yes.
When?
Now.
It's not like I had like plans or anything.
It took me a lot to find you.
Now it's kind of, the point of coming out here.
Yes, well, your family kind of thought you were dead.
Not gonna take that long.
Sure.
Fine, like where?
I will meet you at your apartment.
You found where the... Oh my god.
It took me a lot to find you.
Whatever. And she hangs up.
What do you do?
Oh, she's very unhappy. I think she'll send a message to Evangeline. At first, just to be like, it's basically, sorry, something came up. I'll meet you at the party. Again, filled with 10 million sparkle heart emojis and everything else in there.
Perf. And you head to your apartment?
Yep. Because she'd rather be there if Desi's there.
True. That could only go well, I think. Okay, so you head over there. It doesn't take you too long. It takes you maybe 15 minutes with how you drive anyway to get there. And there's your apartment in front of you.
Yeah, lean up the motorcycle in the normal spot. Not quite an alleyway, but off to the side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll take the side stairs up and just kind of.
You go inside?
Yep.
Cool. You don't strike me as a person who worries about the electric bill.
No.
So it's weird that all the lights are off.
Yep. Okay.
That's
Nothing weird about that at all.
No, I don't know why I even mentioned it. It was like a weird thing to mention. And as you walk in, you can, well, I guess the first thing that hits you is the smell as from behind you, like in the corner where you walked in, you can kind of, especially with your heightened senses, smell like a chemical smell.
I think that she will turn and pulling what looks like an umbrella that's been slung onto her back.
Mm-hmm.
She pulls it up and around, and it's a sword.
You see your brother, tall, looking a little worse for wear, like he hasn't showered in a few days, coming towards you with what looks like a rag.
What the fuck?
I've got to bring you home, Ophelia.
No. I'm like, no.
He takes a step towards you.
Yep. The sword is between us.
Yeah, he's probably, I mean, you may be the little sister, but you're much scarier than he is, even before you were a demon. And he stops advancing. I didn't think that you would listen to me, but you have to come home.
Like, you haven't explained, like, why at all? Which, you know, is usually the thing that people do when they're trying to convince someone to go somewhere but they don't want to go.
You wouldn't pick up my calls for months. It's been months. You wouldn't pick up mom or dad's calls for months.
Well, I'm, like, clearly fine, so...
Yeah, I found that out.
So I'm just supposed to go back home just because?
This guy you're working for, whoever they are, is dangerous.
They're not like... And she's just kind of like... I mean, like, things are kind of different in the city. Like, different things are dangerous. Like, they've been, like, super good. They pay really well. I haven't done anything, like... They haven't made me do anything, like, dangerous.
That's not what I heard.
So what did you hear, oh brother of mine who had just showed up here?
That you were involved with bad people, that you needed help, and that you wouldn't listen to anyone, that you'd been brainwashed, but that you were alive.
Okay, who the fuck did you hear this from?
Your friend. Tall, pale, black hair, looks like a mortician.
What the fuck? She's just like, she'll like spin around and just like, almost as if she's gonna do like a circuit of the room. Because she just like has this kind of frantic energy about her.
She said his name was Aaron, that you two were friends.
Oh my god. And Yeah, she is super mad as she finishes her circuit. First of all, she's like not my friend.
Is he your boyfriend?
No, gross. Ew. What the fuck?
Okay. I mean, okay.
He's like a super creep. I literally just met him and like was super weird to like my friend, and like also like I don't know, he was just being really like judgmental.
I met him like a week ago. He said that I could find you here and that I could get in contact with you.
And you trusted a random, creepy mortician looking dude.
He knew a lot about you. He told me you weren't dead. He had proof.
And what was it?
I mean, pictures you were alive. There's something, Ophelia, like he seems to be more rational now, but there was like a desperate look in his eyes, like he's been, and his pupils are dilated. Your brother doesn't do drugs.
Oh no, he actually would not do drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that she still had this one hand. It's not pointed at him, but it's there. I think you need to like chill.
I'm super chill.
Like, I know you're like always super high strung like all the time, especially when it comes to like these types of things, but also you need to like, did you like do something on the way here? You said you did like a lot.
Oh, yeah, he kind of lowers his glasses and starts rubbing his eyes.
Okay. Look, I'm completely fine. I'm like an adult.
So you can come home if you're fine. You can come home.
I have like a life here. I have friends here.
You have family at home.
Yeah, but like, have you like really listened or understood me ever?
Are you sure you're an adult? Because you sound an awful lot like a teenager right now.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of like living out all the stuff that I couldn't do at home.
So you're going through a quarter life crisis? And he's saying all this while he's like rubbing his eyes and they're getting really red.
What is wrong? And she'll go up and like kind of take his hand to try to pull away and look at his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because before you were tainted, you couldn't have moved him. But now you do so pretty easily, especially in the state he's in. You see his eyes, it's like he's looking at you and then he'll look like over your shoulder, like he's looking at something else and then shake his head and look back at you. I mean, you would know. It looks like he's on something, but you don't know what it is.
Is there a role I can do? I'm trying to look see what I can do.
Let's see what we can do. Bada bing, bada boom. There's figure someone out is probably the closest thing. Or I would say you could do let it out.
Okay. Where you let it out then?
Okay, so you're gonna roll with spirit.
Yup. Nope.
All right, so you mark corruption. Yay! And unfortunately, something seems to be blocking this extension of your senses. You know the way you sniffed out what Aaron was? For some reason, you're not able to right now.
You really should just like go home.
You need to come with me.
I don't want to.
He reaches out and grabs your wrist.
Yeah, she's going to try to wrench it away.
All right. So that kind of weakness that was there before has seemed to fall away as his focus is being regained. So I'd say let's roll escape, maybe? Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what you got.
A 10.
Oh, that's awesome. You only have to choose one. You either suffer harm during your escape, you end up in another dangerous situation, you leave something important behind, you owe someone a debt for your escape, or you give in to your base nature and mark corruption.
I'm gonna mark corruption.
Woo! Party! All
Yeah,
right,
no,
so tell me how you give into your base nature.
I think there's that instinct of the beast not wanting to be touched,
Yeah.
caged, and she feels very trapped in the situation.
Yeah.
And so she, like, with almost a snarl, like, wrenches her wrist out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call or something if, like, that's what's worrying you.
He's starting, his breathing is getting really haggard. Almost like, you would know this from him. It's almost like he's having one of his night terrors. This breathing through his nose that's getting very, very intense, but it's shallow. I would say here, if you'd like to get him to back off, at least for now, it seems like you're trying to persuade an NPC.
It's sort of.
Yeah. Or, I mean, if you want to just do your escape and just walk the heck out of the house, you're also welcome to.
Yeah, I'll persuade.
Yay.
Just be like, yeah, 13.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's just like, if the problem is that, like, you haven't heard from me, I'll, like, call mom and dad once in a while. You should probably go. The city's not, like, I think it's getting to you.
He staggers back from you, and his eyes, he starts blinking a lot, and they seem to clear up a bit as he looks at you like he's kind of seeing you for the first time. Like he's remembering the interaction that you just had. Kind of nods. You'll call.
I'll call.
He like drops the cloth that he had, like, and like sniffs the air and kind of looks at his hand, and he just kind of starts shuffling toward the door.
Before you go, did you, like, meet someone before coming here?
I've just met your friend Aaron a week ago.
All right.
And he walks out of the door. let's go back to the tonsorial parlor, which is just that. So y'all, Claire and Doyle are walking up the stairs.
That's right.
There are more of these carvings as you go up. Yep.
Can I what is the move? Is it investigate
a place of
power?
Sure.
Yeah. And I assume that power is the faction here.
Tis. Yep, so roll with power. Would you like to do it too, Greg?
Yeah! Can I do
Great.
it too?
Tell you what, why don't you do it and I'll lend you a hand.
All
Well,
right.
you're probably way better at it than Doyle, but
Either
What do I gotta-
or.
Well, I've already marked power, so
okay.
You can both do it. It's not a huge deal.
okay,
Just go ahead and roll with power.
okay.
7?
Uh-huh.
A miss for me. 5.
All right, so on a hit, is this really a hit? You see below to the surface to the reality underneath. No, I think. Okay. I will say that something about this place, there's at least for Doyle, Doyle is really keyed into how old this place is. In kind of the same way as Doyle, it's like it's been renovated, shall we say. But it's old. The essence of it is old. The roots are old. And these signs, it's definitely not. The quarter is full of like touristy stuff. But this, whatever this place is and why it's dead in the center of like tourist city, this place is old New Acadia.
Okay.
It's old, he would just whisper. And Doyle whisper, which is, he said it. Place is old. I know old.
Just continue up the stairs.
Great. When you get to the top, there are a set of French doors that are slightly ajar. And as you walk up, they kind of blow open, with the breeze probably coming from that open window you saw. And you can see into a small sitting room.
Mm-hmm.
After you, Claire?
Thank you, sir. I'll walk into the sitting room.
Mm-hmm.
As I do,
Sure, what's up?
I'm gonna roll Let It Out.
Cool. Do it.
To extend my senses and see if I can get a sense of what's happening here or what to expect.
Okay.
Okay. And what this looks like for Claire is just uttering a prayer to her patron saints under her breath for guidance. All right. It's a miss.
It's a miss. Okay, mark corruption.
Got it.
I'm so happy about that.
I know you are.
And nope, none of those because it's a miss.
Okay.
You don't get the sense that this place is like specifically against you or your religion. What you feel is that this place is highly highly protected somehow from any kind of outside interference. And as you finish your prayer and nothing happens, which is surprising to you, Marie is sitting on a, what are they called? Oh yeah, divan. Sitting on the divan, and she's got on a very nice and again old looking coffee table tray with some sweet tea on it, which looks great because of how hot it is. There's no air in here. She's wearing not quite sheer red kind of robe thing. Her hair's down. She looks very relaxed. No shoes.
Face claim.
So the face claim, I can never remember the actress's name. Everybody hold. This is very important when you're playing RPGs that you have contemporary celebrity face claims. Okay? That's all I have to say. And I'm stalling for time as I talk. Damn it, I thought she'd be right there. Ha, she is. It's Rochelle Aites. Aytes. Trust me, Google her. She's beautiful.
I'll be doing it right now. Go ahead and be quiet for a couple moments.
Yeah, hold on. Let's wait. I want to see Greg's reaction.
Don't go ahead and do your stuff. Greg's got to spell and type. It's gonna be a while. Hold on.
All right. Oh, okay. So yeah, she is sitting there in all her Creole glory, and kind of puts her chin in her hand. Well, hi there, Claire.
Hello, Marie.
I didn't expect you so soon.
Well, you invited me to drop by, and frankly, this seems urgent. I need to know what you know.
Well, first things first, who is your friend that you insisted on bringing up into my private room?
This is Doyle.
She holds out her hand.
He will walk up and take it. Enchanté.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm pretty good at that.
She lets go and gestures for both of you to sit and begins pouring the iced tea in cups.
As I'm sitting, as if I never sort of stopped talking. And I didn't insist. You invited, Marie.
I invited you, Claire.
Well, I don't imagine that he would be here if you didn't want him to be.
Are you her muscle? Is that what you are?
Am I? Ain't nobody Claire's muscle. I'm just an observer. I am a companion of the streets, New Acadia. And I'm very glad I went a companioning today.
What
Claire
is it
can't help.
Claire?
Claire can't help but smile. She tries to stifle the smile when she asks that question about him being the muscle, but she can't stop it. She might even blush just a little bit.
Never. Those virgin cheeks.
Marie, I need to know what you know about these churches burning. It's been happening all over the city, and I'm just certain that what happened today at Mater Dolorosa was connected to it somehow.
Oh, most certainly.
And
So you need to know.
that's what I said.
Well, Claire, I'm a businesswoman, you see, and if there's something you need, I'm sure we can agree on a price. She flashes a really big smile. It's stunning, just so everyone knows.
Marie, you know that I am not a woman of means, of any means, really. I can't imagine what I have that I could offer you, but it does surprise me to know that you would allow, that you would keep this information to yourself. These are places of worship, centers of communities.
She snorts at the first and stops at the second.
Really?
Well, all I'm saying is it's not a place of my worship is all.
Nevertheless, these things are a part of the heart of this city and always have been. Surely it is not in our interest that they would be destroyed like this.
Some of her mirth has faded a bit. She's hearing what you're saying. All right, Claire. I don't mind telling you what I know. Maybe you seem certainly inquisitive about it. Let's see. How about I think you already owe me something. Isn't that right? I have it in my book somewhere. Lauren,
Do
has
I?
it in her book.
Okay.
And
Nellie doesn't
Lauren's,
have it in hers.
well, in Lauren's book, it says Claire owes her one debt. So I'll tell you everything I know, and you just do me another favor sometime. I'd really appreciate it.
We throwing around debts here? Claire, Doyle will move in and try to keep you from getting that debt if you relieve one of the debts that you have for him.
Claire casts, as that whole conversation is happening with Marie, Claire tilts her head for a moment and then turns and looks at Doyle and gives him that look.
What do you need, Miss Marie? What is it that you're looking for that put your mind at ease and make a balanced trade today?
Oh, I just want the answer to a question.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
From you anyway, if we're talking about you.
why, sure. And he's gonna lean in as far as he can into Marie, and we just talked about this. I'm gonna try to hit that intimacy move. Excuse me, as I get choked up. Gosh darn, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, so
Okay,
what
she
I
makes
could
a lot of people nervous.
I was outside today.
Sure.
Yeah, that must be it. So what he's gonna say is, if I can, this is such a weird thing, if I can ask someone to affirm something about my beautiful draconic nature, then I have something for them that they want and need. And so if that's the case, it's like Doyle remembers that he has
Right.
something. So he's gonna lean forward and pull out his cigarettes and say, "Do you smoke, Miss Marie?"
Of course I do. It's New Acadia.
He will hand over one of his cigarettes, and then he will take her hand, if she will allow, and he will guide it over and breathe out a gout of flame and light the end of her cigarette, showing her what he is. What is it you need to know, Miss Marie?
You just told me, honey.
That's what I thought.
We're gonna cut away. We're gonna cut away. We're gonna cut away. We're gonna cut away. Oh no.
Oh, but I was enjoying that scene.
Hey, my car crash friends.
Doyle's so dangerous.
So good. Oh,
Guys.
oh God.
But
No, I go back to that scene.
No. So the car window is shattered.
Eden would like to reach in and grab the person by their collar.
She's not wearing a collar. She's wearing it's this kind of dark blue what do you call it? God, I don't know fashion. I don't know. It's low cut, it's tight, it's good, okay? There's some she's not wearing a collar. There's a jacket with like some military insignia like in the car seat behind her. Her hair's a bit more strawberry blonde than you remember it, not so much that platinum. And as you reach in and grab her shoulder, it's ice cold.
Yeah, and I think before Eden sees who it is, he's like, Michin, and then he stops as he realizes it's who I think it is, right?
So Kara kind of smiles up at you as your skin makes contact, as your very hot-blooded hand makes contact with her shoulder, and she smiles with her two cute little canines that are a little sharper than most people's, as she says, I thought puppies only chased after mail trucks. And smiles.
What are you doing here?
I was saying hi.
By smashing up that person's car?
She's cute. I was jealous.
You know that there's a law regarding that, right? This is called a hit and run.
You were the one who was running. I'm not running.
You're gonna pay to have that fixed, Kara.
Sure. Do you want to go for a ride, boy?
No, I don't want to fucking go for a ride. Why are you here?
I was saying hi. Did you get my message earlier?
Why are you in this town?
Why not? Look, the desert gets really boring when you don't have anything, anyone to do at night. So
I think Eden lets go of her at this point. What do you want, Kara? You wouldn't be here without a reason.
I want you to get in the car.
What if I don't want to get in the car?
But I want you to get in the car.
You're not my commanding officer anymore.
No. That's why I didn't order you in the car.
I don't have time right now. I gotta go make sure my new friend over there is okay after you hit their car.
She wasn't in it. From this angle, I think she'd have enough. Yeah, I think she'd be fine. She's going to kind of put some of her top half out of the window and kind of wave over at Evangeline. Are you okay?
I think you can tell that she's been like inspecting the damage on her car and just having a goddamn crisis. Like anyone walking past, hearing her, if there's anybody that's walked past to check if she's okay, she hasn't even talked to them. She's like, I can't afford to fix this. I barely make rent. And she's just babbling to herself. And after she snaps out of it, after she hears this, and she's like, physically, yeah.
Do you need a ride?
Is the car still drivable? Give me a second, and she's gonna just check to see if like she's gonna try and start this car again and open the door and see if it doesn't like fall off or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the door is very much stuck. I think the way it is dented has been right where it is, so she spends a good moment trying to take the door out, and then and then she goes around the other side and goes in and clambers through the passenger side, and she sits down and turns the key, and I think nothing happens. I think it chokes, and you can see in like through the window, you can just see her forehead hit the steering wheel. I'd say I can't afford to get this towed. And she just sits there like this for a while.
If Eden can hear the car choking, it's like
You probably hear this conversation with your hearing. Conversation with herself.
Yeah. You're gonna pay for that car to get fixed.
Oh, sure. I can give you a ride to wherever you're going.
I hear quiet sobbing from the car. You hear quiet sobbing from the car.
Well, your little friend seems upset. Are you sure you don't want to ride?
I don't want to ride with you.
She might. She's very
No, she
pink.
doesn't. I don't have time for you right now. You still have my number. You can call me. I haven't changed it. We'll find a place to meet.
Okay.
I want you to go over there and, I don't know, write a check or exchange information.
The tow truck's already on its way.
It better all be paid for.
It's all taken care of.
It better be, or our meeting won't go well.
She just smiles at you. That's her eyes.
Don't call me if you don't have to.
You look good, Eden.
It's not look good right
I know.
now. It looks like shit.
No, though, what I think would pull this outfit together.
His sweatsuit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Our old leash and collar. I'll bring it. Ta. And the window rolls up. Well, no, it doesn't.
That's it.
You played yourself.
Oh,
That's a
try to be
small
dramatic.
victory for me.
Yep. She leans back and lowers her sunglasses instead. Also very cool.
Eden goes back to. Well, I think Eden stares after the car as it pulls away for a moment, and he's just cold sweats broken out again, just gripping the knife very tightly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's open, like he had it like open under the like behind like the door. So like initially she probably couldn't have seen it, but when she leaned out, he flicks it shut and turns back. Goes back to Evangeline, who's probably in the car, just like
Yeah, definitely. She's just like her head in her hands.
tow truck's on the way. Repairing your car is going to be taken care of.
I think she has gotten out of the car, back through the passenger seat by the time you've arrived. And it's just like, what? They're paying for it?
They're going to pay for it.
Oh.
And you let me know if they don't.
Sure. And she goes to the back and just gets out her messenger bag and the sketch pad and just like keeps it on. I was like, I'd rather not have any belongings in the car if it's getting towed. Oh God, she just kind of looks at the damage, like, why? I didn't do anything wrong.
You know when I said you probably shouldn't get involved with any of us?
Kind of
This is
nods
why.
them. It's not like
Yeah.
I asked for it. I feel like if I tried to get out of it, I just fall further into it. It's what always happens, isn't it? It's always something.
Well, they'll take care of repairing your car. Once the tow truck shows up, we're pretty close. We can either grab the streetcar or walk from this point to my place if you need a drink or something.
That would be good. She just kind of wipes her eyes under her glasses.
And feel bad that your car was ruined because of me.
No, it's not.
If you need anything, you can let me know.
She gives you a small, genuine smile at that. I thank you. It's not your fault. You don't
Can-
make
can I
people
see your
act that
phone?
way. Yeah, sure. She hands it over.
Is it locked, unlocked?
Oh, she unlocks it for you.
Okay. Then he'll
Yeah.
put in his contact information. Hand it back to you.
She just kind of glances off. Thanks. I appreciate it. Not.
Yan, that...
Jeez. And I think she just has her head like this and got her eyes closed, and you just see her shoulders shaking. She's not coping, even with the tow truck paid
Yeah.
for.
And Eden does not know how to deal.
Yeah. she looks
He's
up like,
like slowly goes to like pat you on the shoulder. Just like pat one.
a pap.
See.
She flinches a bit at the touch. I said, "Oh, sorry. It's even without all of this, it's been a tough couple of months. And she holds up her phone with Theo. That's my ex's name. It was kind of rough, and it's still going. Because he has my stuff, and he has my art, and I don't know what to do.
Do you know where he lives?
53rd on Ash. Why?
Do you want to go get your stuff?
What? I can't. I just kind of looks at her car, and then looks at like the rest.
The favor I owe you.
Sure. He'd be setting up at the art gallery now. He wouldn't be home. If he hasn't changed anything, I know where the spec he is.
Good.
She smiles at Eden like proper, and she has a gorgeous smile.
Eden takes out his phone, his shitty flip phone, and he rings up Naomi, his sister.
She answers.
Hey, Mimi.
Eden?
I'm gonna be a few minutes late. My friend's car was hit by another car. So I'm taking care of that right now.
She goes really quiet. Okay.
Are you okay? I'll be home soon.
Are you ditching me?
I'm not ditching you, Mimi. I wouldn't do that.
Do you not want me to meet your friends?
No, I'm... Okay, you think I'm lying. Oh, no. Literally, there has been a car accident that needs to be taken. I wouldn't...
No, I don't think you're lying.
I wouldn't ditch you, Mimi. You know I wouldn't.
It's fine. I need more practice anyway.
How about you start getting ready to go out so that we can leave once I'm ready when I get home.
Okay.
Okay. Call me if you need anything before I get back.
Sure.
I hang up the phone.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's cut over to Ophelia. What you doing? What's up?
She's been trying to sit down, but she can't. Kind of like she sits down for like maybe 10 seconds before she's back up again. She probably like took the sword and like used it to pick up like the cloth and like fling it out the window. I think she's checking her phone.
Actually, you get a call. Aren't you happy? Because phone calls
They're always
good
great in here.
I
and
love phone calls on this channel in general.
Do I recognize this number?
Oh yeah, it's Desi.
Oh god, okay, yeah. So okay, oh god, it comes from me, not from Ophelia. No, yeah, she picks up. Hey Desi, what's up?
Hey. So this is awkward.
Okay.
So the boss asked me to I found something out and I thought you should know about it.
Okay, and what is it?
Have you seen your brother?
Yeah, he just left 5 minutes ago.
He left.
I told him to leave.
Would you say you're close?
I mean, no, not really. Orlando and I,
Please don't give me your life story, Ophelia.
You asked, but
I just wanted a yes or no.
why? Did he do something?
So I handle the paperwork, mine and yours, because you won't do it.
I mean, you're better than it than I am, so
Yep. It's fun for me. I love it. And the boss keeps track of relations and connections that we have and who's a free agent. He's not a free agent anymore. Someone owns his soul. And that's where we'll leave it for this week. Hey, gotcha. Air horns, whatever. That, look, everyone.
Cool.
See, Avery's in a great. That's why I love you. That's why I love you. Because look at her. She's beaming. She's obviously happy. She's not concerned about anything.
I smile when I'm nervous.
Yay! Perfect. So before we, good. That Staffin won the giveaway. Yes. Hey. So that's our giveaway for our D&D live swag. There are a bunch of fun goodies in here. Staffin, you can direct message me on Twitter or on Twitch and tell me where to send this. There's a lot of really fun stuff in there. Congratulations. I'm excited. This is cool shit. Woo! So let's go around and see how everybody's feeling and plug all your stuff and be nice to me. Kiana, you go first.
Boy, that's great and fun. This was an interesting episode. Ophelia off by herself, confronting her past. Definitely not a weird history with her and her family, and that she totally didn't just up and leave her hometown without telling anybody. No, not at all. It's great. And then finding out that her big brother, rational brother is now has his soul sold to somebody. That's great. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure she'll find some way to have fun with it, because that's what Ophelia is all about. But yeah, God, you guys can find me over on Twitter at KillaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing. Come over the internet doing all types of role-playing things, whether that's streaming or writing things or just shouting into the void. I guess big plugs would be we just the other Lauren, Jail Nice Girl, and I have just released the TTRPG Safety Toolkit. It's a big project. We've been in the works for a few months now. It includes the updated version of the safety tool quick reference guide, as well as a bunch of other really awesome stuff because everyone deserves to have fun and to feel safe in their gaming spaces. So that's what that resource is out and about for. As well, I am launching a Patreon this week. So that's happening this Wednesday. So that's going live. So come and hang with me as I do more things on the internet. I can't wait for next week and to return to this very complicated web of things we have created here and maybe have a little more trash fire friendship, because what better way to set things on fire and cause chaos to forget about all the terrible things that are happening.
I think Ophelia's setting the churches on fire, y'all. She basically just admitted it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, volcano on the thing. She's literal best. Speaking of the literal best, segue, Greg.
I knew it couldn't be just easy. It couldn't just be right, but no.
Greg's the literal best.
I had fun. This is a fun game. I had way too much fun as Doyle and behind the scenes in chat. This is a great group to have fun with. Loved everything, but my favorite part of the whole thing had to be Eden getting out of the fucking car at the stoplight, because if you've never been there, you're lying. It's like, fuck this shit. Gets out of the car. I love that. That was my favorite part. Tapping on the glass. Hey, assholes. Love it. My favorite part. I really like the pairings that are going on right now. We got Claire and Doyle off, which is an interesting group. And we got Avery and Tommy taking their characters, and that's a really interesting group. And then Kiana gets thrust into all these like bizarro NPC type of things with her brother, and Desi, who's just a fucking hoot. Anywho, yeah, I had a blast. Grimjack21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim on the Twitch. We got some Dungeon of the Mad Mage this Thursday at 8. A lot of fun things coming up. Maybe a new Dungeons and Dragons show coming up here in the summertime. We'll see. Anywho, back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Greg. We're friends. Allison, we are more than friends. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. This was fantastic tonight. So much fun. I feel like I'm finally beginning to get a hang of the system. Yeah. And what
Can
I
I
can
just say, like, what an amazing move when you used your beginning move to assist Eden. That was rad.
Sweet. It's a fun playbook. I like it. It's taken me a while, like I said, to get the hang of it, but I kind of like it. And I like the way that Claire is unfolding a little bit here. So I'm kind of eager to bring all this back together and see what's going on with this party. And if Mimi's coming to the party, Claire's coming, because Claire feels a little bit protective.
Bring her to the party.
Claire has probably met his sister at the restaurant before.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So I can see where all this is going, and it's straight to hell, and I love every second of it.
Yes.
So much fun to play with all of you. Thank you for just letting me be a part of this creative endeavor together. It's a great gift to me. Got some cool stuff coming up later this summer, some interesting one-shots, working on some other things. Keep your eyes out on my Twitter at Allison Robinson, and I will see you all next week.
Woo! Tommy.
You just kept that knife right in there, Lauren, and just dug it in even deeper this week.
That's what you do with knives, right? You twist them.
Well, I use them to break windows. Thank you very much.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's also how you use them.
That was a great session. I'm glad I made it through it. That was super great. I did really enjoy, seeing all the characters like come together and then go break apart into different pairings and than we've seen before, and I am super excited to see where this goes next week. And, Eden's got an ever-growing list of obligations going on here. just keeps going. I'm Tommy, Imperative Pengu on the Twitter sphere. I do some of the intros you've seen on this channel. One you may recognize from this show. And I also do tabletop RPG stuff across the interwebs. You can find my schedule on a postie on my Twitter feed. If you follow me there, you will know where and when I'll be each week.
Yay. Avery.
There we go. There we go. That's me. Oh god, I love this session. I love this group. I look forward to Monday/Tuesday every week. Time zones. Well, yeah, I'm adoring seeing all of the separate groups go off. I consistently love Doyle, and just the fact that like he's just so chaotic, but like you get that sense of like this guy could turn, like flip that switch to be really dangerous really quickly, and I love that. I love Evangeline and Eden just being really awkward together in their own unique ways. And I am enjoying watching so many knives in Ophelia's direction. It's a lot of fun.
I've never used a knife on Kiana in my life, and I'm kind of offended that you would Kiana. I'm gonna have to get that.
Lauren, we know this and we love you.
Thank you. God, I'm so innocent and pure.
Hey, my name is Avery. I go by MatBat online. I've done some of the art on this stream and on this channel, and yeah, I do art all around. I'm about to get very, very busy with like 4 cons back to back in July, 3 of which I'm tabling at. So great, don't touch me.
Very good.
Yeah, it'll be very good. I love this group. Thank you.
I just need to point out though that while you were doing your outro, Greg was miming making out with the artwork of his character.
I was just saying that there's my artwork right.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gifting that later. All right.
Very fair, honestly.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lauren. I am that salty ginger over on the Twitter, and I'm the smooch queen over in the Discord. I don't know why. Anyway, I play RPGs across the internet with my friends. I'm here every Monday. I swear there are other things going on later in the summer. You'll see them then. You can find me, see me in person at Gen Con if you're going. Me and Avery and Kiana will be there. It's gonna be awesome. We'll probably be dressed like some Lady Blackbird characters. No big deal. And yes, I will see all of you next week. What? No, 2 things. Thank you, everyone who donated today, Stefan and Steve, and I think, yeah, nailed it. And we're gonna go raid somebody. We're gonna go raid someone.
How about we go raid our friend Laugh Love Lindy?
Laugh Love Lindy, okay.
What should our raid cry be?
Our raid cry. God. Yes, if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know, because all I'm seeing is Greg making out with his character art.
Hey, asshole.
No. I could do that to Lindy, but I won't. Oh, let's just start it out. Well, yeah, I have no idea. Terrible things were said today. God, hey asshole's really good. No, don't say that. Don't text and drive. Just go say, everybody yell spiffy at her. SPIFFY. Just yell spiffy at her. She'll love it. Okay, let's go.
All right, spiffy it is, everybody. As the campfire goes down, there's only one thing left to say. You can't always roll nat 20s, but you can always role play. Say hey, asshole. See ya.